Good morning children, welcome to class 5 computer science. So children, we were seeing the lesson generations of computer. In the previous classes we saw the 5 generations of computers and the timeline also. Today we are going to see the types of computer. So there are 4 types of computers are there. So the first one is your microcomputer. So types of computer 4 are there. So first one is your microcomputer. The next one is your mini computer. The third one is your mainframe computer. And the another one is supercomputer. So in today's class, the first two we are going to see. Okay. So microcomputer and the mini computer. So the microcomputer, now how they classify these computers? They based on their size and capacity. Okay. They will see to their size and how much memory space it can hold. That only they are telling the capacity. So based on size and capacity, they are being classified into different types of computer. They are microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer and supercomputer. So coming to the microcomputer, it is the smallest one which is smaller in size and capacity. Okay, it is the smallest one and it has got a single microprocessor chip in it. Okay children, so it has got a single microprocessor chip. So this chip only will act as a processor, will do all your calculations. Okay, single microprocessor chip which does the mathematical calculations of addition, subtraction, division, all those things. Okay, then here this is an important point children. It is a single user system. Single user system means one can do one work. Okay, at one time they can do only one work. So that's why it is known as single user system. So what and all it is attached to it is hard disk, floppy drive, CD drive and a 64-bit microprocessor. So this processor only will do all the arithmetic and logical calculations for you. Okay, and you can do only one work. So that's why it is called as single user system. Now this microcomputer only is used as personal computer. Why it is personal computer means we don't do so much of work in it. So the work is very simplified. So that's why it is used for small businesses and for our personal use. Okay, this microcomputer, so that's why it is called as a personal computer, where the amount of data will be very less to handle. That places and all we use this microcomputer. Okay, so how they are being classified means depending on their processing speed and capacity. See, when you give instruction to the computer, how fast it does the work. That gives you the processing speed and capacity. So the first one used is Intel microprocessor chip 4004 used in personal computers. Okay, Intel microprocessor chip 4004 used in personal computers. Then it is 8008 followed by 8080. So that many series they have designed, okay, for this microcomputer. And the third one, a new generation of chips started coming using Pentium series. They have named the series as Pentium. So compared to this 4004, 8008 to 8080, this Pentium series was more advanced and you have with the MMX technology, that is multimedia. Okay, so it used this multimedia computers, high quality sounds and images were there. Okay, then in this processor chip you are able to have high quality sound and images. Okay children, Then Altair 8800 was the first microcomputer. So Altair 8800 was your first microcomputer. Okay. So any computer if you take, first you will see how much capacity it has, how much space, what is the usage for us, benefit for us, like that you will see. Then you will buy the computer or design your computer. So next one is your mini computer. So second one, it is mini computer. This mini computer is 5 times more faster than the microcomputer. 5 times more faster than the microcomputer. So it's so we can take from this that the size and the capacity also is being increased. Okay. Then the next one, it is a multi-user system. The previous one we saw it as a single user system. Here in the mini computer you have the multi-user system. Multi-user means many people can do multiple works at a time. Okay. So see, in an office or in a company more than 100 people or 200 people can work. So in that place and all you can use this mini computer. Okay. So it is having larger, so it will have the larger main memory and secondary memory. Main and secondary memory. So when you classify, the mini computer is 5 times more faster than the microcomputer. It is multi-user system. Multiple people can work multiple things at a time, and then it has more main and secondary memory. They are mainly used in payroll, stock control, banking, reservations and all. Okay. Here if you can observe, when we book the train tickets or in airport when you want to book train tickets, there and all the computers they are using, no? So they are all mini computers. So you will have the counters, minimum 10 counters or 20 counters like that. So they all use the mini computers. So it is used for payroll, stock control. Stock control means if you are producing cycle. See how much cycle stocks are there. So age wise they will be manufacturing the cycle. So for 2 to 3 years one type of cycle, some 3 to 5 years one type of cycle, and when you go for adult or still grown up children means different types of. So all this they will be producing in lakhs of cycles. So all those things you need the data. So for that it is your stock. Okay, so stock control. Payroll means to pay, calculate the salary. That and all. Payroll, so 1000 employees, 10,000 employees are there means we need that type of system with so much memory in it. Okay. Then reservations and banking. The reservations, and the last one is banking. Banking is also, you have so many branches. In the same way, your computers working in the bank also has to be connected all over the world. So that place also they will use this mini computers. So some of the examples of mini computers are Multi-Frame, Link. Okay, Multi-Frame Link is the first mini computer. Then next one is Magnum. So these are the examples for the mini computer. Okay, children. So we saw once again I revise 4 types of computer: microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, supercomputer. In that we saw first one as microcomputer, then the second one as mini computer. What are its features, advantages, and its example we saw. So children, take your textbook and go through it. The same points has been discussed over here also, and it is given in the textbook. Go through it. Okay children, thank you. See you in the next class. class